Hey, welcome back to Gear for YouTube. My name's Justin. So today, I'm going to be doing a review of this PGYTECH backpack from the perspective of someone who's actually taken this on an airplane. I've also been using this professionally multiple times, so I wanted to dig into my opinions on that as well. The first thing I need to talk about is the size of this. People return this to Amazon because I guess it's larger than they anticipate, but I don't blame them because you can't actually slide this under an airplane seat in front of you. You got to put this in the overhead bin. I found this out the hard way because I tried to put it under my seat because I had already put my clothing bag overhead and I had to awkwardly sit to the side of this bag and it was not fun. I recommend putting this in the overhead bin and putting your clothing bag underneath your seat as your carry-on. Also, if you're shorter, this might make you look a little bit ridiculous. It's going to be huge on your back. That's all I'm trying to say. I like the fact that this is a large bag because I have a big laptop, and that's the reason why I bought it. Most camera laptop bags cannot fit a 17-inch laptop, so this was one of my only options to choose from. Now let's talk about the back right here. So you got these straps. This has a zipper pocket, which I'd never use, but it's there. You got this strap, you got this strap, and you have this strap. They're okay, but I wish that they were a little bit thicker. You also have what feels like a really tough foam as your pad that sits on your back, and I don't have any complaints about that. There's a further two straps that will go to a middle strap that goes around your belly, and that's going to be good for people that are going to be walking with this 6 to 8 hours a day. The bottom part will slowly rub back and forth on your lower back throughout the day. It's not going to be a problem for, the first couple of hours, but it will become really annoying and start to hurt after a long time if you don't use those strap in the middle. Now let's talk about pockets. So on this side, you have a quick access pocket. So if you build out the internal dividers to put your camera here, this could be useful. And it also has a zipper right here. The next pocket is very shallow. This is just for putting your phone charger or business cards or whatever. You got a zipper right here that's mesh. You have a big little pocket and two little ones right here. Moving to the top of the backpack, we have this. You decide how deep this pocket is with the internal divider system, but you can put your headphones or your phone charger or whatever you want, maybe even a camera right there. Then moving over here, we have a pocket similar to the other side, but a little bit different. You've got this, you got this, you have these little straps which you can hook like pens or something into. This right here is a zipper. And once again, this is for smaller items. If you're looking for a backpack that has really big side and front pockets, this is not the backpack for you. I'm just going to be real. And then you have this one right here, which you can put a large water bottle in, or you can put a small tripod in. You have this strap right here. You can hook into this little clip right here, which is probably hard to see on camera. I wish that this was a bungee cord kind of design because this is awkward. It goes like way down here, if you can see right there. So what you end up having to do is like snake it around one of the legs, and it's a pain in the butt. Now let's talk about the way you open this, which is by putting its front on the ground. If you ever have to take this outside and put this on the dirt, you don't want dirt right here. This is what's touching your body, okay? You want dirt on the front where maybe it'll make it look ugly to people walking around, but it doesn't get dirt on your clothes. So that's why, professional backpacks like this, they open like this. So here's what it looks like inside. It comes with a lot of dividers. It has so many dividers that I didn't end up using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't end up using 7 of the dividers, and as you can see, I have enough for what I'm trying to do. Some of those dividers come inside the secondary bag that you get with it. So this just shows up and it's like right there. This is good for people that want to get an extra bag for free, or maybe if you're one of those people that leaves your backpack in your hotel and all you need is one camera and a lens, you can fit a full frame camera with a 24 to 105 lens very easily inside of there, and then have enough room for batteries and cables over here. So it's good, but I don't find use for it personally. Now the dividers come in several sizes. You've got the two semi-rigid ones. I wish there was a third, but you get two semi-rigid ones. This front one will decide how big the top pocket is. You can move it down here and have a massive pocket, but I chose not to do that. Then you have sort of medium-sized ones. You've got smaller ones, and I think mini ones as well. I don't know if they were for the small bag or not. But plenty of dividers. I like the color too. It's a dark teal, a greenish blue. And that makes this look different from, I think, most other backpacks on the market. The reason I bought this backpack is because it's one of the only ones on Amazon that can fit a 17-inch laptop. And here's where you put it. There are 2 sleeves right here. You can put a 17-inch laptop in there. Then you have a second pocket right here where you can put a massive iPad, or you can put a fully open gray card. And then to secure everything, you have this strap right here. You're going to be putting most of your stuff in here. There's not much room in these external pockets, and this makes some people who buy this backpack unsatisfied. Because a normal backpack like this one will have this nice big pocket right here. And this particular backpack has something kind of like that, but it's hidden behind 2 different zippers. So you open this first zipper, which pushes it out like this. And if I lay it on its side, you can see that it's kind of like a triangle. You get more room right here and less room as it goes down. But this is a decent amount of space and could be good for people that want to carry camera equipment or whatever in the main compartment, and then clothing right here. I think that's a good use case. And then to actually get access to it, there's an internal zipper, and that's how you can see inside of it. There's really not that much going on. You have a very large zipper compartment. You have these 2 pockets right here. Then there's another pocket down there that's black, and it comes with this little airbag. I leave it there to try to help this backpack hold its shape. The problem with this backpack is that the more you use it, the uglier it gets, because this is smooth, and as you use it, you're going to see all kinds of wrinkles. Meanwhile, a normal backpack like this, because of the kind of materials and the design, wrinkles are to be expected, and it doesn't look off. But on this, the more you use it, the more wrinkly it will become, and that's one of the irritating things about it. But I never even end up using this because I don't need all this extra space for what I personally do. The unfortunate thing is you're going to have to undo 2 zippers if you want to get access to that. Or if you leave it fully expanded, you'll never have to use the main open zipper that I'm using right now. Okay, so now let's talk about final pros and cons of recommendations. Be aware that I do have an Amazon affiliate code for this if you want to buy it. However, I bought this of my own money, okay? I was not sent this by the company. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just wanted to let you know. So finally, recommendations. If you need a massive backpack, this is great for that. If you need something that can fit a 17-inch laptop, this is great for that. However, if you need a normal size backpack, do not buy this particular model, or maybe buy the shrunken down version of this. Some people are going to be surprised at how large this is. Also, it is going to be a lot more pricey than some other bags on Amazon. Though as far as like the quality, in my experience, the quality of this has been good. There are some irritating things, like this strap for the tripod is really irritating. I wish it was bungee. I wish that there was an extra all the way across rigid structure, because sometimes I struggle to position everything exactly the way I want, even though I have a ton of dividers. But as far as like an overall camera backpack with a ton of space and a 17-inch extra slot, this ended up being worth it for me. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.